When the Paris attacks were happening, we went live on the Young Turks. And at that point, we did not have a lot of information on what had happened. Now we do. It is ISIS that did it.
Wait a minute, Cenk. Are we sure? Are we sure it's not neo-Nazi skinhead whites? You know how they like to just walk into a city and use machine guns and blow themselves up? You know, the neo-Nazis. The whites. So we can rule them out officially now? Thanks, guys. Where would we be without you to report on shit that we have access to on Google? We get our news the same place you get your news. The only difference is we don't spin it. You do.
President Hollande of France has said that we are at war with them. And there's been condemnations across the world for what ISIS has done, obviously. The United States has. Muslim countries have. Iran has called it a crime against humanity. Hamas has said that it was wrong and outrageous.
Are you serious? He just said that with a straight face and is not going to mention who Hamas is? I swear, you guys, this is the first time I'm watching this. This is like my initial reaction. This man needs to be punted in his face for saying that. For saying, oh, Hamas calls it a crime against... Dude, Hamas are fucking terrorists. This is the problem. You are not honestly addressing what these people are. Oh, I understand. You work for Al Jazeera in partnership. They pay you. I get it. You're a Muslim apologist. But god damn, I would never have guessed that he would get up there and say, no, look, we've had some condemnations and, Iran has said that it's a terrible crime against humanity and Hamas, we kill Jewish citizens and blow ourselves up. We want to wipe out the entire Jewish people, but this is absurd over there. Come on. I mean, they were killing non-Jews over there. I mean, what? Oh God, for him to not condemn Hamas at that moment is a freak show of morality. It's a fucking disgrace.
And the list goes on and on. That's obvious. We all agree that what happened is horrific. 127 people dead, hundreds injured. It's heartbreaking what happened.
I see. So you've stated the obvious. So now we've got that out of the way. We know it's bad. Killing bad. Now, Cenk, where do you want to take the conversation? Oh, I know. I mean, it's rhetorical. I know where you want to take it. I'm just going to be smiling like a schoolgirl, waiting to see the bullshit you're about to try to peddle off onto me.
Now the question for the entire world, France in particular, but certainly all of the West, is how are we going to respond?
I have a suggestion. Let's bomb Iraq. I'm not sure if they were personally involved, but after all, they are Muslims. Let's bomb the Iraq.
Okay. Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much, South Carolina.
Hey Baghdad, hey Fallujah, look up in the sky right now. You're about to get bombed. Bitches. I would do it. I would honestly press the button just to see that lesbian softball coach and this fat sack of brown shit be upset and have more material for the next 30 years. You know that third Iraq war, I was against it from the start. I mean, they had nothing to do with the Paris attacks. Fuck Iraq.
Should we respond with great wrath and fury? Yes. Should we do it in a way that is counterproductive? Please no. Please. Okay?
Oh, okay, Cenk. Thank you. You know what, Cenk, let me just throw something out there. The devil might be in the details. Who is going to tell us the proper way to respond? Let me guess. Is it you, Cenk? I kind of fear that you think you know the answer. I think that this failed offensive lineman, fat fuck, thinks he knows what to do. And Cenk, you don't. You're a fucking moron. And that's why you support Bernie Sanders, a guaranteed loser in the presidential election. Because you are a loser. Your ideas are loserish ideas. They will lose. Thanks to people like me. thanks to people like Sir David Rubin, who was knighted by Benjamin Netanyahu. He tapped him on the shoulder with a bagel twice, and he's a knight. A Jew knight. A jite.
Now, the question is, can you be strong and smart at the same time? And I'm hoping the answer to that is yes. Now, after 9/11, we hit Afghanistan, where Al-Qaeda was based. A lot of people thought that made sense. I thought it made sense. Then we went and attacked where they were not based, in Iraq.
Oh, we are 1 minute, 12 seconds in. It took 1 minute and 12 seconds before this man said Iraq. Do you guys realize how mentally, intellectually stagnant this group is? They found one talking point. I disagree with my country about a war. Jesus, we are so far past this. We are not in Iraq. The decision to go in Iraq is long over. A decade has passed. Move on. But I guess Cenk wants to talk about it again because Muslims massacring French people in the streets of Paris probably necessitate that we rehash how bad, how ill thought out it was to go into Iraq over a decade ago. This is just such a non sequitur. It's like somebody saying, hey, did you hear about that shooting in Paris? Yeah, I did. Which reminds me, back in the summer of 2004, I was in Mexico and I tried some of the carne asada just from a street guy, and it didn't really sit well in my stomach. It was a mistake, and I was throwing up all night. I mean, I had the shits. It was crazy. And I just want to talk about how I should have thought it out a little bit better. I mean, the carne asada smelled good, but I just don't think they have the health standards down there. I mean, seriously, can these people not hear themselves? Is this a performance? Am I in the Truman Show? Am I Jim Carrey from the Truman Show? Is the whole world conspiring to fuck with me? Because there's no way these people are serious human beings, spitting out the same talking points every day. I can't believe that.
That made no sense whatsoever. What we did was we brought a lot of U.S. troops and Western troops overall into the middle of the Middle East, attacked the wrong country, and then we lost a lot of troops. We lost nearly 5,000 guys, men and women, and tens of thousands injured on our side, let alone the hundreds of thousands of civilians.
Let's go through the Iraqi war history. Let's talk about it again. You are disgusting and fat. Yeah.
Civilians that were killed in that war. So that was not a strong and smart response. Let's do better this time. So what are our possibilities here?
What are our possibilities? Our possibilities is to sit down and shut up. The French can take care of the French. What do you mean? It's not our job to police the French. God, what a cocky, douchey American. Fucking Americans. If you want to know what it is to be an American, and by the way, I'm an American, leave America. Leave. Experience other countries, other people, other cultures. And you will look back and reflect on the unbelievable narcissism of Americans.
Number one, we can do an invasion. We're so mad, we're going to invade. Who are we going to invade?
How about ISISville? Who are we going to invade? I love how he has no clue. He just is like, we should do nothing. Let's do nothing. How about that? Global jihad, radical Muslims, Islamic terrorism. Let's do nothing, Cenk. How about that? Is that the solution? Okay, Cenky, we're not going to go bomb some random country, okay? So calm your body. Calm down. But how about we send in all intelligence agencies, all black ops outfits, send in my Christian subscriber, Patrick. He'll go execute somebody. I have Patrick's direct message Twitter. I can direct message Patrick. And I have his ear. Oh, by the way, speaking of ears and Patrick, he personally owns a necklace of Vietnamese ears that he cut off himself in Vietnam. This man is a murderer. He's a hero. And we send him around the world whenever we need to execute somebody. I can do that for you, Cenk. Okay? Do not worry about your precious Turkey, your precious Iraq. Your precious Middle Easterners are going to be unharmed. We're going to kill all the right people, Cenk. Don't you worry. I got it covered.
Are we going to reinvade Iraq? I thought we'd already liberated Iraq.
Cenk, I was kidding when I said we should invade Iraq. You just brought it up as if it needed to be said. What the fuck does Iraq have to do with this? God damn it, should we invade Syria? We are. We're bombing them. But fuck Syria. Syria's a hellhole. It's the worst place on earth. Why? Because Muslims. That's the reason. Let me cut to the chase. Because Muslims. If Syria was full of Jews, it would be amazing. It would be Jewtopia. We know, Cenk, you're petrified of warfare. Don't do anything. Everybody calm down. No violence, no violence. Let's make excuses. Let's blame ourselves. This is your way of dealing with it. Most people have a flight or fight reaction. You have a fight, flight, or spin. And you're spinning right now.
Are we going to invade Syria? Well, Syria is a mess. Who would we be fighting? Would we be fighting Assad, the dictator, who's Shia? Or would we be fighting ISIS, who is radical Muslim Sunni? Or both? The answer is probably both. Oh my God. So we're going to get hit on both sides. Do we have a clear objective? Is it to take over Syria?
Thanks, Cenk, for the blatantly obvious commentary about Middle East politics. Yes, every country there is a shithole. And to get involved is a catastrophe. Not because there's anything wrong with us. It's because it's always been a disaster in that region. Because Muslims. This is where you come from. It's your people, Cenk. Why do you think the top 25 cities in this world are not in the Middle East? Why? Just spitball it. Give me one reason why you think that is.
And remember, the invasion in the Middle East, in Iraq in particular, is what caused this mess in the first place. That's where ISIS rose from.
So basically, we are totally skirting the issue. Yes, ISIS rose to prominence, but they were always there. Islamic terrorism was always there. It's such disingenuous crap that he's talking about exclusively ISIS now, as if that's the only problem when it comes to Islam. ISIS. This could have been Al-Shabaab or Boko Haram or Al-Nusra or the Palestinians. Anybody. Could have been anybody else. So no, Cenk, we're not going to solve the problem of radical Islam by just bombing. It's not our job, first of all. And yet, where is his condemnation right now? It's not on Muslims. It's not on the perpetrators of this crime. It is on us. Oh, our response is terrible. Our theoretical responses are terrible. And really, it's all just an excuse to get to talking about Iraq. That's where this man is comfortable. You think I was kidding. When I told you that this man talks about Iraq every day of his life, you thought I was kidding. I wasn't. He literally does.
So invasion, terrible idea. How about bombing? Well, of course, first gut reaction for a lot of people, not just Neanderthal conservatives, is, I'm so mad, let's bomb them more.
Oh, okay, let me guess what you're going to say. Well, who do we bomb? We're going to bomb, we're going to hurt civilians. Let's be pacifists. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Because if you bomb, then you're going to radicalize people, and that's a cycle of violence. Just, guys, just listen to me. I'll tell you what to do from Culver City, California, sitting on my fat brown ass.